Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and I have joining me today as my guest is Pup Spike from Franklin, Kentucky. How are you?
Doing good.
Awesome, awesome. So what's it like in weather-wise in Kentucky right now?
It's been on and off, like hot some days and then like cool and it just bipolar.
Well, yeah, here it's just plain hot, uh, and we'll have this weather until November. So
Uh,
I'm ready for the cool weather, but it's not going to happen anytime soon here in Florida.
yeah.
So, first thing is, I like to talk about a pup's name and how they might have gotten it, and
Uh-huh.
also about the uniqueness of their puphood that they've chosen. So, why don't we talk about first thing your name? How did you come up with Spike?
Uh, it was from a character on Mario, Bowser, and the spikes on him. So it's
Uh-huh.
kind of influenced by my hood. It's like a mix between a Pokemon I like called Cubone and Bowser put together. So I made this that someone made for me.
Hold on, let me stop the recording. Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and joining me today as my guest on Unleashed is Pup Spike from Franklin, Kentucky. How are you?
Doing good.
Good. So I guess the weather in Kentucky is pretty nice this time of year.
Yeah. Just this week it's gonna be hot. Like it's gonna be in the hundreds.
Well, we've had that here in Orlando for probably the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we're ready to get rid of it. But I know you guys are because that's hot for your area.
Yeah.
So I like to get started talking about a pup's first thing name and how they come about getting that, and then also about the uniqueness of each pup's pup hood that they chose.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Pup Spike and your name first.
Spike's influenced by a Mario character called Bowser, and I just used his like spikes on his back to be my name because that's what I like. And then my hood is like leather, so it's like stitched with bones and teeth and the horns right here,
Yeah.
influenced by Bowser and a Pokemon called Cubone.
Well, I'm a huge Pokemon Go player, so yeah, I
Uh-huh.
totally understand the Cubone and
Yeah,
everything.
because I have a tattoo and everything of him.
Oh yes. So your hood and your name kind of go hand in hand then because you have the spikes on it. So
Yeah,
awesome. That I love the hood. It
thank
looks
you.
pretty amazing. So how long have you been a pup now?
I'm actually kind of new. I started in March.
March of this year. So you're
Yeah,
fairly new.
yeah.
So based on the time that you've been in the community, what have you found has been the easiest part of it? And then what has been the most difficult part of being in the community?
I think the easiest is actually finding groups because it's social media, so you can find it like on Facebook, Discord, Twitter, and everything, and everyone like supports and guides you, which is nice, and everyone's all friendly about it.
Good, good. What
And I
about
think
difficulty?
uh when you're like being a pup, I guess people misjudge you, thinking you're like a furry or like sexualize you.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the bad side about it sometimes.
we're kind of a crossover from the furry community and the leather community. So yeah,
Yeah,
I totally understand that as well. So I mean, I know again you've been in it a short time, but if there's one thing that you would want to change about the community, what would it be?
I guess more local events because it's not really common for pup events to pop up. It's more like furries, anime, and all the other stuff. You don't really hear about pup events as
Okay.
much.
Now, have you ever gone to a furry event and wore your pup hood?
I have not yet.
Not
Only
yet.
pup events here we do.
Okay. All right. Well, what advice would you give someone if you were out at some event and you met someone that's wanting to get in the pup community? What kind of advice would you give them?
Uh, Try to find what I'm trying to don't like go overboard on like high quality stuff. Try to be yourself and slowly try to get into it. You don't want to do the expensive things. Like you want to be like yourself. Even like buying a cheap hood, you could paint it and make it unique to yourself and be personalized to you.
Yes. Well, yes, we all know that the equipment and stuff for being a pup can be pretty expensive at times.
Yeah.
So what gives Pup Spike, excuse me, the most joy out of pup play? And do you have a specific toy that you like to play with?
Uh, Joy, I like meeting new friends and everything. They like boop you or like ask for consent for like hugs and stuff. And it's
Mhm.
nice seeing everyone like being with you and just having a good time getting to know you.
What about playset toys? Do you have any specific ones? I mean, some do and some don't.
I don't have like a specific toy. I don't really use it. Just
Okay.
my hobby toy mostly.
Oh, that's okay. I don't really have a play toy either. It's just whatever I have on, that's my stuff, and that's it
Yeah.
most of the time. So we hear a lot in the news about people's mental health.
Yeah.
What has getting into the puppy headspace done for you and your mental health?
I guess it opened up myself more, like talking wise and like my body, because like when you're wearing a hood, you're like mask yourself and everyone doesn't really judge you on your body type. So that's nice.
Yeah, I agree and stuff because I never would go out with very little on, and now I do all the time when I'm as a
Yeah.
pup because it's fun and no one knows.
Yeah. You're more confident with the hood on.
Exactly. Yes, it's kind of a power that we have
Yeah.
behind the hood. So, what's one thing that you wish that you had known before you became a pup? A pup.
Uh, I don't know the answer for that one yet.
Okay.
Like most of it, my friend told me about what to expect, so I kind of knew about most of it.
Okay. And that's okay. Being brand new, sometimes those
Yeah.
questions are a little bit more difficult to answer. Well, what kind of hobbies do you have, and do you also have any pets of your own?
Hobbies, I have a lot. I'm a gamer and streamer, so I
Mhm.
stream on Twitch. Sometimes I do my pup hood, and sometimes I don't. And then
Okay.
I do drag.
You do real. That's awesome.
Yeah. Because I do like a bearded drag.
Uh-huh.
And then I do photography, special effects makeup, and then I do fire breathing.
Oh my goodness, you do have a wide range
Yeah.
of hobbies.
Because I have one on my Instagram where I fire breathe with my hood on because of the Bowser effect.
I will have to go check that out. I'd like to see that. What about pets of your own?
I live with my partner, but he has three dogs.
So that keeps you busy too, is having to take
Oh
care
yeah.
of other dogs and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and being brand new, you may not have be able to answer this yet, but in the pup community, we have some titles based on, your persona of your puppy.
Yeah.
We call beta, omega, alpha. Do you at this time identify as any of those?
I don't really label myself as any of them. I see me doing like either or, I guess just depending on the mood.
Hmm.
So I'm not really like picking which one. I
Okay,
guess
and
I'm
that
like uh just one of each, I guess. Like whatever floats.
yeah, yeah, not everyone wants to pick one. I
Yeah.
have one that I typically is me, but I don't at this point identify of any of the three, but more
Yeah.
beta because sometimes I want to lead the group and sometimes I just want to stand back and let someone else lead, and that's exactly what a beta is.
Yeah, because I like to help other pups too. Like even if I'm new, I help other ones and like guide them to it as well, and
Good.
they are always thankful of that too.
Well, good, good. Well, so what pronouns do you go by? Me, of course, is always on my bottom of my Zoom screen. He, him.
Yeah. Uh, I'm like I'm don't really have any pronouns. It doesn't really affect me because
Okay,
I'm used to he, him. Like drag is she, and I'm just used to everything.
so
There's yeah,
anything that's okay too. That's the good thing about this. You can be whoever you want. So,
yeah.
well, where in relation is Franklin, Kentucky? Because I know you said earlier that you don't really have a lot of events that you can go to. How far do
Yeah,
you have to travel to go to events?
just an hour, because it's one in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, so you're fairly close to Nashville then.
Yeah,
Okay, so you've been to a few events and stuff, just they just don't happen very often.
yeah. My friend who introduced me to the pup thingy, talked to one of the bars. Like it's a gay bar, but
Uh-huh.
they made it every like 2 times every month on Sundays, and it's like a pup event, and they do different things. Like yesterday was a beach one that I went to.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I
Good.
met all my pup friends that I saw, and it was a good time.
Yeah. So, anything you can do like that is always a good time.
Yeah.
So, have you thought about my next guest that I have on here? I always give the opportunity for the pup to ask them a specific question. Do you have a question that you would want to ask my next guest that I have on here?
Uh, yeah.
What's the question that you would like to know?
Um, who inspired you to be in the pup community?
Okay, and that's a good valid question.
Yeah.
So your question came from Pup Vesey out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
And he wanted to know, what have you done most recently to help support another pup?
Um, actually did this one a few weeks ago. This pup had a struggle in divorce and everything, and then I was just talking to him to help him feel better, and then like recommend like a game that I play that's kind of like relaxing, and then I just help talk to him.
Very good. That's good. I mean, it's always good to be able to sit here and help someone else
Yeah,
when they need it. And every now and then, everybody needs something. So it's good
yeah,
that we can lend that hand or that paw at times and help them out.
yeah.
So if other pups wanted to reach out to you and, follow you, send you a request, just say hi, how might
Uh-huh.
they reach out to you?
Um, the best one's Instagram. It's a like pup underscore spike. But on in my bio in the Instagram, it has my link tree and it has like my gaming Twitter and my Discord and everything else. They can reach me as well.
Okay, so it has it all on your link tree there. So
Yeah,
okay, we could give them your Instagram and go from there.
yeah.
Well, any last words from Pup Spike before we get off here?
I do not.
Well, that's all right. Well, I hope you have a an awesome rest of your day, and I will be talking to you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.